Hey everyone! Today's video is about when Bakugou cheats on you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going! It had been 4 weeks since you gave birth to May, you and Katsuki's first child. The both of you were overjoyed. She was perfect for the two of you, having your futures and hair, and Katsuki's eyes and stubbornness. After that, Katsuki did have to go to work. You, on the other hand, looked after the infant, hoping you could return to work soon as well. You knew he didn't want to. You didn't want him to go either. But duty calls. In the meantime, you looked after May and waited for Katsuki to get home. Luckily, the office would let him out earlier and lessen his pastoral time so he could come home and help you. You noticed he forgot his lunch this morning, so you opted to take it down. You haven't gone out in a while due to the baby. One outing wouldn't hurt the both of you, right? So you called Kurishima to help walk with you over to the agency. He ended up bringing Kaminari, the both of them helping wave away fans and paparazzis. It had been the last story, after all, two heroes having a child together. Oh my god, Kaminari said. You're getting so big. He took May's little hand. Yeah, she is. She's gonna be so manly. Kaminari flicked Kurishima's head. Dude, she's a girl. You laughed, walking into Katsuki's office with the two childish friends. You stopped, dead in your tracks. Katsuki? You whispered. The blonde barely noticed your presence. Well, of course, he wouldn't. His tongue was shoved down another girl's throat. Kirishima and Kaminari stood next to you, just as shocked. You dropped the boxed lunch, making Bakugou immediately pull away from the other woman, his sidekick. He didn't say anything, no words coming out from his mouth. His two best friends and wife, with their baby strapped to her torso, standing in utter disbelief, while his friends obviously looked mad. You seemed to look at him with hurt, genuine hurt, and pain in your eyes. What was he doing? Holding his sidekick in his arms, not you. Kissing this woman, no, making out with her, and not you. Handling this woman with such care, and not you. He pulled away immediately. Why, I can't. Don't, dude. Kirishima frowned. Not now. He held a protective arm in front of you and your daughter. Bakugou stood there. Kirishima was right. He knew he was, but he wanted to hold you, wanted to tell you that he didn't mean it, that it meant nothing. But he looked at you in the eyes, and his heart shattered. You looked so sad. It was because of him. How long? You croaked out, hating how weak your voice sounded. You bounced me up and down, crowding the 4-week-old infant in your arms. Your voice made Bakugou wince, but he didn't answer. He simply nodded, looking anywhere but your husband. You felt bile rise in your throat. You thought you were going to be sick. What could have caused him to do this? How long? Had this been going on before May was born? Were you not good enough? You wanted to cry. You wanted to sob your eyes out and kick and scream. You wanted to run into his arms and be held. Tell him why you were so upset. Let him comfort you. But you knew you couldn't, because he was the cause of this pain. What was it? You cut him off, looking down at your daughter, and slowly back at him. Was I not good enough? Bakugou opened his mouth, only to close it, no words coming out. He stuttered. I know I couldn't show you proper affection lately, and I'm sorry. May's just too much to handle alone, and you're not home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I fall asleep before you can do anything. No, Anne, that's not. You felt your face become hotter, tears threatening to take over. I didn't mean I'll try harder. You choked back a sob. It's just that May was just born, and God, how could I let this happen? I'm such a terrible wife. Come now, I put a hand on your shoulder, making you breathe, hatch in your throat. Violet, Kirishima looked at you, eyes kind. This is not your fault. You couldn't keep it anymore. You cried. You cried harder, face becoming red and puffy. You hated yourself for breaking in front of them. You felt so weak. No, You barely could keep up full sentences. It is. He deserves better. What what kind of wife can care for her child and husband properly? And here I am. I thought I could get back to heroism again. You felt your knees give out from under you. You fell to the ground, holding little May close to you, so you didn't hurt her. Kaminar went to his knees with you, holding you up slightly, so you didn't hurt yourself or the baby. Bakugou went to the ground with you. No one could comfort you, not yet, so he just scooted closer, as close as his loyal friends would let him to you. His hands hovered over your form. Please, Wan, I know I fucked up. This wasn't your fault, it's mine. You're a great wife, mother, and hero. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no excuse. Kirishima pushed his friend away, making Bakugou stumble back in disbelief. He wanted to yell at his friend for his actions, but knew that the rat was just trying to protect you from him. His heart fell to his chest. He hurt you. He did this. He went against your vows, his promises to you and your daughter. He didn't give you time to speak. He wrapped his arms around you, holding you close to him. You attempted to shove him away. The previous prayers still causing your quirk and strength to weaken, not making much progress in pushing him away. He led you tighter, head resting on top of yours. You didn't hug him back. Instead, pounding his back with your fist and cursing him. Let me go. Please. Please. Your face wet, his shirt. Dampening the thought, but he didn't care. He didn't let go. Please. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, Angel. I'm so sorry I hurt you. He lowered his head to your shoulder. You didn't resist the action. One chance. I don't deserve it, but give me one chance to make it up to you. To show you that I still love you and May. Because I do. Fuck, I love the both of you so goddamn much. It's not even funny. He wrapped circles into your back. Please. Please. You went limp in his arms, feeling him breathe against your skin. You wanted to hate it. You wanted to hate him, but you couldn't. You knew he was sorry. And you knew you couldn't forgive him. You knew he didn't expect you to. It feels so good being in his embrace. It's what you needed, what you craved. It had been weeks since he held you like this. You knew you shouldn't have, but you hugged him back, sobbing and weeping into his chest as he stroked your hair, whispering sweet nothings into your ear and asking for forgiveness. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye!